Welcome to the AWS Report. I'm Jeff Barr. Today I'm speaking with Chris Wheeler, Product Manager for the Amazon Simple Email Service, also called SES. Welcome, Chris.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate you having me here.
So what's SES all about?
So Amazon Simple Email Service is a highly scalable and cost-effective outbound email sending solution with a real focus on deliverability.
Okay. Now, when you first started telling me about SES, you started using this word deliverability. And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting word. I've never heard that before.
Yep.
What's deliverability?
Yeah, so deliverability is a really fancy way of saying what's the likelihood that the messages are going to go to where they're intended to go.
But doesn't that just happen automatically?
No, it doesn't. It's one of these assumptions that a lot of folks make. There are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes to ensure that through the pipes and the sending servers and the receiving servers that a message actually lands in the inbox of a recipient. It doesn't go to the junk folder, doesn't get bounced, dropped on the floor. There's a lot of things that have to happen to make sure that your message is presented to the recipient.
Okay, so if I'm a brand new person sending email, do I just have to set a bid or a flag or somewhere and it's instantly deliverable?
No,
okay.
No. So for Amazon SES, we do a lot of work behind the scenes to ensure that our sending infrastructure, so this would include the MTAs, which is Mail Transfer Agent, it's a special name for an email sending server, communicating over port 25 to the ISPs. They have servers that listen on that port, that it actually is transmitted correctly. And then there are a lot of checks and filters that are used. You may have heard the term blacklist before. Is the IP that's connecting on a blacklist or not? What's the reputation of that IP? There's something called IP seasoning that we take care of behind the scenes for customers. There's a lot of magic that happens that we take the pressure off customers.
So a lot of this actually sounds kind of time and experience based in the sense that you can't, no matter how smart you are, you can't just set these things up and it's going to happen instantly. You said there's things like seasoning, which implies some level of time. There's reputation, so you need to actually keep doing things. So we've already done that on behalf of all the recipients or all of the senders, effectively.
Right. That's exactly right. So Amazon SES is based on the same technology that Amazon.com uses to send to its customers. And as you can imagine, we have a lot of experience sending a lot of outbound mail. And one of the things that we take care of for customers is something called IP seasoning. You throw a new IP up, and then you slowly over time start sending more mail over those IPs. As long as that mail is considered high quality by the ISPs, you can eventually get up to a normal standard sending rate.
Now, can I simply create a new account and then start sending thousands of emails per day with SES?
No, you can't. That's a good question. In order to send through SES, we have two stages. We have what we call the sandbox, which is we allow you to send to any email address that you have verified. And if you want to get out of the sandbox, you submit a form. It's called a production request form. Okay. It's available on the site on a product detail page. And then we'll go through, review that, and you'll be moved to production. In production, you can send to any email address that you want.
Well, I really appreciate your taking the time to come by today and talk to us about SES.
Yeah, you bet. Anytime, Jeff. Thanks.
My pleasure. This has been the AWS Report, and I'm Jeff Barr.